Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Andy Jenkinson, the Caravan industry expert. Hi, welcome to a new video. I'm in a motorhome today. I'm looking at the Bailey Adamo 64. So basically this is a 4-berth, but a lot of people will of course use a 2-berth. Now it's on a Ford chassis, and we know that Ford have been sort of mopping up the market lately, where Peugeot and Fiat have been sadly lacking behind with supply etc and problems, but Ford have been getting chosen by most manufacturers, and it's a decent chassis cab and it drives very well too. Now this Bailey, well, it's a compact motorhome, coach built, and it's got an electric bed which of course comes down from the ceiling, and also this also makes up into a double bed too below. So let's get on with this review, because it's a while since I've had a look at one of these, and I've not done it on video. When I say I've had a look at them, I've just sort of looked at the show. So let's have a little tour around and see what I think. Now I'm not sure on the price on this. I'm at Bardsley Leisure up at Ulverston. I've known these guys a long time, and I've bought a couple of caravans off them in the past as well. In fact, my last caravan came from here too, so I've think about 3 caravans. So anyway, I've come here. It's the first time I've been here for about 5 years. It's changed dramatically from the first days I used to come here. All new, big showroom and everything. It's a super spot, and they've got a cafe here as well, which I missed, unfortunately. Anyway, let's have a look first of all at the kitchen area. I think I'm going to start off at the kitchen. It's a standard kitchen, obviously, and just looking at it, it's got a really good big size basin. You've got a dual fuel hob too, and also it's got a full oven, of course, spark ignition with grill. Now you can sort of, these seem obviously quite plain in design on these locker doors. Big deep lockers of course, and if you're not very tall, you know, to get up here you're going to have to reach up a bit. That's fairly sturdy. So you get all your bits and bobs in there, and then you've got another lock here too, and I would think that you'll get quite a bit of stuff in there as well when you're on along the tour. There's LED lighting below here on the strips. There's obviously fly screens and blinds, and on here, you've got 2 main sockets, your switches for your lights, and also you've got the excellent Truma blown air heating system, which I do rate a lot. Now when it comes to storage, you've got a little drawer there, it's handy, of course, putting stuff in. Now here, this doesn't open of course, because in this area you've got the gas bottle locker on that side. Now if you're short of worktop space, you've got that handy bit that comes up here and it helps you out, because actually in all fairness this isn't a bad worktop at all. I mean, obviously if you've got the hob on the go and you're trying to wash a few bits of things up as well maybe, or whatever, you know, you are going to be a bit limited, but this does help out rather a lot. Now you may say, where's the fridge? And the fridge is a slimline, it's a Thetford, it's on this side. To forgive me, it's very hot, very warm. could do getting in that fridge. And obviously it's got the little freezer compartment at the top here. Be enough there for most people's needs. You got this sort of pelmety type panel here, which I don't know, I'm not over keen on. It seems a bit of an afterthought. It's got this useful pouch, it's supposed to be. It's alright, and you can hang your coat as you come in. Plus you've also got up here the thing to put your TV bracket. Some controls up here, obviously for the for your lighting and your water, and of course your lift electric bed control there. And for blown air heating in this area, you've got to rely on the blown air outlet from down the bottom end here, which also does the lounge area. And talking about the lounge area, let's look at this lounge area, because it's quite spacious. Right, I'm in the lounge area here, and it is quite spacious for 4 people. There are belted seats, so it's obviously made to travel with 4 people in it as well. Because even though you get 4 berths, sometimes you can only get the only front seats are belted. Anyway, yeah, spacious. Got your table here, of course, and to be quite honest, having a meal in this area, you're not going to feel cramped at all. There's plenty of headroom, even with the drop-down bed just above you here. You've got some storage at the top here too. Again, I'm not a big fan of that material. It just looks a bit, I don't know, to me it looks a little bit dated and a bit of an afterthought, and maybe, you know, maybe it's just a personal taste, maybe that's just me. Again, decent enough lighting. You've got some LED spots above here, you've got some spot lamps on that other side as well, which you can bend around and do all that sort of business. So it's not a bad, comfortable area to be. Go into the washroom, because the washroom's at the back. Now, as you can expect, this is a small compact coach built, so you're not going to expect a lot of room in there. And well, let's go and have a look. Right, as I said, it's not going to be massively big, but having said that, it's perfectly adequate. If you're on a park where there's obviously not a lot of facilities, so you're on a CL somewhere, you'll find this perfectly usable. A decent little hand basin here, some storage beneath it, and also you've got some handy shelves. Plus you've got a window in the loo compartment here, and this is your wardrobe here. Okay, it's not the biggest of wardrobes in the world, but you've got some extra shelves there. And as I said, really this is going to be used more as a couple's motorhome. Thetford electric cassette loo, of course, and turn around here, as I say, this is a brand new motorhome. It's just come in, so they've chucked the carpet and a few other bits of things there, and you've got your shower cubicle there, and I'd say that actually is a pretty decent sized shower. And what the Bailey have done is put the roof vent in there. Well done them, because a lot of manufacturers don't, and that'll take off the steam. Also, you get a big mirror at the top here, and as I say, really, it's got everything you really need. A bit of a squeaky floor here, but I think it's because we're parked on a bit of a slight level, so it's a bit sort of askew, so things aren't quite straight. But anyway, say decent lighting, some LED lighting in here, and say you've got that roof vent, and you've got your window in here anyway. So let's have a quick summary, because as I say, this is looking quite promising. And now I haven't got the price at the moment, but I'll look that up, because the guy did tell me the price on this, but I've gone and since forgotten, which is a bit of a silly thing to do, but I'll put it up anyway. Right, let's go and have a look what's what. Okay, finally. Right, a little bit of a rundown on the Bailey then. Just notice these nice little handy shelves here. I just missed as I was going round, thing for the States TV area at the top there, so you can adjust it. So it comes with status, but these are quite handy shelves to put in, to put your jumpers and all that sort of thing in. And there is a blown air outlet down here by the kitchen. I thought it was only this one down here. So it's around about £73,500. What do I think? Well, it comes pretty well equipped. It's quite spacious, it's quite user friendly, it's pretty practical. Let's put this lid down, and for a couple it's pretty damn good. Now you don't get a microwave, and storage in the kitchen, you've just got your main 3 lockers up the top there, and also you've got a locker beneath the oven, and you've just got this. So I would say there's not a lot of storage in the kitchen area, but a decent worktop with that flap. The lounge is fine, it's very spacious, it's fairly comfortable, and also in the washroom there, as we've said before, I'll have a quick look there to remind myself, decent shower compartment, also little hand basin there, and a wardrobe there with some shelving on the other side. Now the wardrobe, as I said, isn't massive, but then again, like we've said, probably only going to be 2 people using this. So with Truma heating, status TV aerial, full oven, dual fuel hob, I think this is a pretty decent compact motorhome. I think really this sort of price bracket, you know, they do throw quite a lot in. And of course, again, they're using the Ford, which I do like the Fords, and a lot of people have been converted to Fords because people like the Fiats, and also like Peugeot as well. But to be quite honest, the Fords do drive very well. So, conclusion, it's got onboard water tank and what have you. I'll put a bit of spec as well on here. Control panel's pretty easy to get as you come through. It's pretty practical. The only things I'm not keen on is this sort of material on here for this like panel, and it's used all around this around the windows as well and right up front. To me, it just doesn't. I don't know. It just lacks lustre a little bit to me. But that's probably just a personal taste. Right. So from Bawdsey Leisure at Ulverston on a very warm evening, I'll leave you and see you on the next video. And please keep liking, please keep subscribing, it's free of course, and please share the videos, and please let me have your comments. Now we don't do a lot of motorhome reviews, but you know, I'm going to try and sort of sneak a few in between time, so this is one of them. Anyway, please like again, please subscribe, I'll repeat that again, and I'll see you on the next video.